Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing another meditation. This one is going to be for stress management. If you haven't seen the last one, it was for seeking truth and putting yourself into a state of receiving information and knowing how to find truth. Before we start, quick introduction for those of you that are new to the Peak View Pack or you don't know who I am yet. I'm Ash. I am a trainer and part owner of Peak View Training Ground with my wonderful husband Ben. What I do is basically try to connect people with themselves. Try to help you build a relationship with yourself. Because you can't effectively build relationships with the rest of the world, and I don't just mean people, I mean the rest of the world, when you don't have that kind of synergy and that understanding for yourself and your own well-being and just being self-aware and building a relationship with yourself. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and go into this stress management meditation. Now this meditation is a little bit different. The last one that we did was very kind of relaxed, very open. This one we're dealing with a different, I don't want to say issue, but a different aspect of life. Stress is an aspect of life. We all experience stress, and there's healthy ways to deal with it and there's unhealthy ways to deal with it. This is one meditation practice for stress management out of literally thousands. What we're going to try is inducing stress and then physically working our way through that. Physically, spiritually, emotionally, working our way through that. And so a lot of people like to do this with like cold showers or something like that. What we're going to do is an isometric. This works great for isometric exercises. It builds strength and it also helps the mind, the body, the spirit. Before doing any sort of static exercise or any exercise at all really, we want to do a quick warm up. So what we're going to do is stand squared, and what I mean by that is my feet are now directly under my hips and my arms are going to be in line with my shoulders, okay? So I'm standing square, everything's aligned, all my joints are aligned, and from here, I'm going to take one leg at a time, and I'm going to bring it out, shifting my weight onto this leg, big circle forward, big circle back. Good, and then go ahead and switch to the other side. Watch that foot. Sometimes when you're trying to balance or you're shifting weight onto one leg, it's easier for our body or our brain rather to say, hey, if I move it out this way, it's going to be easier for me to balance. But there is a lot of benefits in keeping your feet straight, specifically the abductor area, glute medius, which is like a major knee stabilizer. Things like that within the hips and the sides of the legs that help to stabilize your hips and your knees. Great, once we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and shift weight again, and we're gonna kick forward, and then we're gonna lean forward this way, kicking back. Forward and back. If you're having balance issues with this, just go ahead and do regular pendulum swings. And from here, you just take one leg at a time, kick it back and forward like this. This is just to open the hips up. Great. We have one more. I'm just doing 5 reps like each side, just to get everything moving, just to get my joints warmed up so we don't cause injury. So now we're going to start in a wide stance position. My feet are slightly pointed outwards. You don't want them necessarily all the way out because that's going to make it a lot harder to balance. And that kind of defeats the purpose. But we're going to go into this stance, and from here we're just going to side lunge, just opening up the adductors, the insides of the legs. 5 each side. Awesome. So, once you're done with your warm-up, your joints feel pretty good. We warmed up the legs because we're going to be doing legs. That being said, you can use this meditation practice for nearly any isometric exercises. Handstands, planks, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever level that you're at, adapting exercises is always going to be important. You always want to come with a position of receiving first, which is why I started with that sort of meditation, because you want to listen to your body, you want to listen to your body's needs. Going into sumo squat, we're in this position, my knees are not locked out, and so what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep inhalation in and out first. We're going to do that a couple times. I like to stay with that 5 number, but you do it as many times as you need with the square breathing technique to get yourself into the position of meditation, right? So deep breath in. Conscious of your posture. Even in this position, we should have a strong core, strong foundation. Good, very good. So once you're in a position where you're capable of listening to your body and your body has your complete undivided attention, we're going to go ahead and bend the knees and dip our hips down towards the ground into sumo squat. You go as deep as your body tells you to go. Listen to your body. From here in sumo squat, it's going to start burning. And your goal is to try to work through that stress as best as you can with your breathing technique, the same technique you were just doing. Deep breath in, out. The inhale gives you power, strength. The exhale is releasing the stress and the tension. Woo! That was awesome. So try this with different exercises, see what you can come up with, see how long you can hold it, and like I said, just experiment, try different movements, because that's the way that you really learn about your body, right, is experimentation. So like I said, if you want to try this with a plank instead, maybe you'll find that the plank is way easier for you to hold than the sumo squat was. Woo! Use this, play around with it a little bit, see what you can come up with, and I will see you guys next time.